In a small, quiet town, there was an old, weathered house that had stood empty for years. It was the kind of house that children dared each other to approach, with its peeling paint, broken windows, and the ever-present sense that something was watching from within. This house, known simply as the Henderson House, had a reputation for being haunted, but the most chilling tales were about the mysterious creature that lurked in its attic, the Cat of Shadows. The house had once belonged to the Henderson family, who had mysteriously disappeared one stormy night many decades ago. The only clue left behind was a single black cat, found pacing in the attic, its yellow eyes glowing in the dark. After the family's disappearance, the house was left to decay, and the cat became a part of the legend, said to be a harbinger of doom for anyone who dared enter the house. For years, the Henderson house remained untouched, until a young woman named Lily moved to the town. Lily had a fascination with old houses and the stories they held, and she couldn't resist the allure of the Henderson house. Despite the warnings from the locals, she decided to buy the house with plans to restore it to its former glory. Lily moved in, excited to start her new life. She spent her days cleaning and repairing, but no matter how hard she tried, the house seemed to resist her efforts. Strange things began to happen soon after she settled in. At night, she would hear soft footsteps above her, as if someone or something was pacing in the attic. When she went to investigate, she found nothing but old furniture covered in dust. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows across the floor, Lily heard a soft scratching sound coming from the attic. The noise grew louder, more persistent, and she felt a chill run down her spine. Gathering her courage, she grabbed a flashlight and headed up the creaky stairs. The attic was cold and dark, the air thick with dust. As she swept the beam of her flashlight across the room, she caught a glimpse of movement in the corner. Her heart skipped a beat as she saw it, the black cat, its yellow eyes glowing in the dark, watching her from the shadows. The cat seemed to melt into the darkness, its form shifting and blending with the shadows, making it hard to tell where the cat ended and the shadows began. The cat's presence was unnerving, but Lily was determined not to let fear drive her from the house. She tried to approach the cat, but as she did, it vanished into the shadows, leaving only the faint echo of its footsteps. That night, and every night after, the cat would return, its glowing eyes watching her from the darkest corners of the attic. Lily began to notice other strange occurrences. Objects would move on their own, lights would flicker, and she would hear faint whispers in the walls. The cat seemed to be at the center of it all, always appearing when the activity was at its peak.